So this is the main team auditorium. We're in here for every large team meeting that we have. So this will be the full team, all the coaching staffs. We also use this for special teams where they'll watch film and break down technique and that kind of thing. Last summer we went through and upgraded all the technology in the room. Obviously we brought in the Spectrum Podium, we brought in some amps, receivers, new speakers to kind of blow the doors off of it, and projector.
So the major task with this room was really bringing in an audiovisual system that got everybody excited about UW-Madison. This is where they bring in new recruits and they get people really excited about UW athletic sports. And so the task for this room was to make it a wow factor room for potential candidates. Part of the criteria for the room was to have something that was ADA compliant, that was height adjustable, that went up and down, had equipment storage, had space for us to be able to put in a cable reservoir as well too, and a touch panel. So I knew that working with Spectrum was a nice smooth process for us, and that we'd be able to incorporate all these elements of the design that are needed.
So when we decided on Lectern and decided to go with Spectrum, we really wanted to bring something a little more impactful to it. They've done a nice job in the past with like cutout metal graphics and that kind of thing, but we were looking for a little more of a splash. Obviously the Motion W is the program. We'd seen some nice things with lockers using lighting elements, so I reached out to Spectrum and they were on board with taking up the challenge of incorporating some lighting effects, utilizing the Motion W into the Lectern.
The room turned out great. So we work with a lot of different furniture manufacturers, but I always gravitate back to Spectrum. Spectrum definitely stepped up and delivered on this.